Hello. Welcome to Total War Shogun 2, Fall of the Samurai. This, kind of like the video I did a week or two ago, is going to be a final siege followed by a campaign victory cinematic. And this time it's not really that close to my final siege, but it is one of the last ones that I actually fought out. Because as you kind of get going in this game, you gain enough momentum to where you can just kind of auto-resolve a bunch of sieges because people stop leaving garrisons. So this is one of the last good ones, and I think it's kind of interesting because it's even got the Japanese here, the Japanese defending, who have the current Japanese flag as their thing. Here I am playing as Satsuma, but not just any Satsuma. I'm playing as the Republic of Satsuma, which means that I declared independence in my campaign, and I did it for the achievement because only like 2% of people had it. And yeah, here we are. We're gonna take it. I'll kind of go over our army compositions while I leave this in slow motion as my cannons pretty much just kill a bunch of crap over there. We've got a pretty good amount of Republican infantry. As you can see, most of them are a little bit, but not greatly experienced. And then we've got a couple that are, like, really quite experienced. Except for this one Royal Marines, because I did lose one earlier. Because when I changed allegiances, all that I had left were 3 Royal Marines, and I got attacked in a siege battle. And I survived, and my daimyo, who is this guy, Shimazu Hisamitsu, I think he is, would have died, but I did lose a unit of Royal Marines. I was actually going to do that replay, but I don't have that file, unfortunately. But we have this one, and this one is probably better. Anyway, we have Republican infantry, plenty of those guys. Yeah, about 5 units, I think, of Republican Guard infantry. Look pretty snazzy. I love the blue shade of the Satsuma. Then of course we got some jolly good British Royal Marines, yeah. Sorry for the accent. Sometimes I can do good accents and sometimes I cannot. I guess I can't today. Anyway, I decided that I'd do this video just because for one thing, I just beat this campaign. This one didn't take me as long as the Shogun 2 one. And also because I went and ate at a Japanese restaurant today, which was actually really, really good. It's my favorite restaurant. Anyway. First we're going to see the artillery bombardment. Unfortunately, and I'm saying unfortunately because this battle does not end well for these guys, the Tokushima brought some reinforcements, 4 units, 2 of them sharpshooters and then 2 infantry. And today's not going to be a very good day for them. Anyway, for right now I'm just going to kind of fast forward us through some bombardment, because this is a relatively long battle. And we're getting a bit of lag, which I guess makes sense. Okay, it looks like we can get away with this speed. And if it's not already obvious, the artillery bombardment, courtesy of Armstrong Guns Incorporated, is quite bad for the health of our enemies here. Because Armstrong Guns, if you didn't know, are like stupid good in this game. So much so that I managed to take out, okay, 1 gate. I remember that I never got that one. Archery towers and several unfortunate groups of soldiers here. Sorry, boys. And yeah, I think I manually fired a couple times. I know I got those guys once. But manual fire is just kind of a novelty that you can do.
Your men have destroyed an enemy tower!
Ooh, exciting. Love that. Now here we can kind of observe as the Tokushima reinforcements kind of walk across here to their certain death against an elite force of troops that will, as you might expect, completely and totally slaughter them. Anyway, I'm sorry for the lag. I wasn't expecting it to lag this much, but this was quite a big battle. If we watch it from this perspective, we might be able to see just how much carnage we're getting here, as this unit took 167 casualties. Just to some artillery boys. That sharpshooter regiment's almost gone. Spear levies are doing okay, but nobody cares about spear levies. Oh yeah, and I also think that their general does not have a good day here.
Good news, sir.
Yep, oh, there he
enemy
is.
general is dead.
See if we can take this opportunity to find this boy. That could be him right there. Man, that guy is very dead. We'll just go with the idea that it's that guy. I don't want to search dead bodies. Here we get a bit of damage against these guys. Not a very lethal one considering how many guys are just kind of squirming around here. And have this nice statue of Buddha here. Around which, you know, people are kind of slightly dying, but you know, that's fine.
A unit has used all available
And here I realize that
ammunition.
I'm dumb and that I'm almost going to let these guys shoot my cannons, but don't worry, it doesn't happen. These guys, well, as you would expect, do not have a good day. So let's follow this guy right here. We'll call him Jim. Yes, he's a Japanese man from a random island, and his name is Jim. Do not judge him, please. Oh, well, looks like we lost Jim. Let me pause real quick because my door just opened. That was kind of weird. I think a ghost just opened my door. Alright, anyway, sorry about that. Also, there is no face cam today just because this is an observing thing and also because I can't be bothered to edit that right now. Okay, that's kind of a lie, but I feel like a face cam doesn't really serve much of a purpose. Anyway, I deem you to be Jim. I don't know if you are Jim, but I deem you to be Jim. You are actually not one of the ones getting slaughtered, which is unfortunate. You're one of the guys who thinks it's okay to shoot at artillery. I also noticed that you're like just tapping your gun with your right now, but that's okay. Looks like your friends are dying. How's that feel, Jim? Having a good day, Jim? You're probably not going to pretty soon. As soon as I get a brain and... oh, yep, those guys are moving. And you're moving towards him, Jim. Now, I wonder why you're so willing to attack. You are just a levy guy. You're just some random farmer peasant who decided to join up with the army. And oh, look at that. There's like 2,000 guys. And they're going to start trying to kill you. And you're shooting at them. Well, you aren't, but that was Neofire that just got activated. Looks like Jim is doing okay. Jim is actually still alive, which is really surprising. Wonder, yeah, wow, looks like Jim's having a good day. Good on you, Jim. Yeah, that's something I kind of like doing. I like following a guy to see if he survives. I wonder if my cannons are still firing or not. It would appear that they are out of ammo. Which means, fast forward, as I kind of just wait for my guys to move up to the castle. This will pretty much just devolve into an insanely brutal melee fight up there, in which I basically just send all of my guards up there. Not the Marines, just the Republican Guard. Because, well, we know they were the ones who really signed up for it. I guess the Marines did too, but, you know. Anyway, all that is currently standing in their way are these boys. Let's get another guy. This one is Sam. He is standing in front of the one broken part of this entire wall, except for that part which we will ignore. He's got a pretty good shot. He's also standing pretty close to a bunch of these guys. These guys probably don't like him. Looks like Sam was not nearly as lucky as Jim. Nor were any of his friends. Well, that didn't last very long. Well, at least Sam didn't die alone. Man, those guys just got melted, though. Like, that was a frickin' soft serve ice cream in the Sahara there melted. Looks like we got these guys who are pretty much non-existent, probably traumatized, possessing PTSD, and are standing across next to the floating bodies of their dead friends. How does it feel to be you? Probably not very good. Anyway, here is where most of the brutalness comes from. The fact that there is just a bunch of dudes carrying swords up here. Are they actually very good fighters? No. R.I.P is far better than Saber Cavalry. Is that important? No. But they are better. These guys are going to die in high numbers. Actually, I don't think there is a single enemy survivor here. I mean, that's generally the case with sieges, but you know. Anyway, gonna go ahead and fast forward it here because I don't want this to last too long. I know the siege was in real time about 40 minutes. I'd like to cut it down to somewhere between 20 and 30. We'll see just how possible that is. Let's see what happens to this jolly group of guys who decided that running in front of my massive line of people was a good idea. Probably nothing good. That's my estimation. Oh yeah, okay, they're already running. Have fun being not alive. Particularly you. Yeah, definitely you. I mean, you hardly got stabbed by that, but, evidently that was all it took. How about this guy? Looks like it's not any better for him either. Alright, there goes another one. Another one bites dust. Here's another unit, which will quite shortly bite said dust. Probably not a good day to be then. Let's watch this guy. This guy's pretty fancy. Call him Kenji. Why does he have a Japanese name when none of the other ones do? I don't know. Don't ask. Oh, well. That's why. Because Kenji died. Rip. Rip that guy too. I think that's the one who killed him. Oh, don't do that to my boy. To my boy. Takeo. There we go. That's a Japanese name. I don't know if that's a 1800s Japanese name, but I know that's a Japanese name. He's probably going to die too, to be honest. But we'll see. I mean, theoretically he's better. I think this is him. I'm sure there are multiple Takeos. Either way, this is the one we were following. Okay. Maybe not. How about this one? Not every time. Me giving them a name, even though this is a battle that has already happened, seems to be what gets them killed. So how about you? Names. Why do I only know 2 Japanese names? I don't know. I'm an idiot. The only ones I do know are from that orchestra too. Musashi. There we go. Definitely not based off the samurai hero guy. And I've lost him. Well, we'll give that name to the next guy. Good thing I didn't name literally any of these Tokushima guys because, well, I think we can see what's happened to most of them. Maybe this guy will make it out. Nope, he just got stabbed by a ghost bayonet. Looks like a general's bodyguard doing what a general's bodyguard does best, and that is dying. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys aren't going to have a very good day. I don't actually particularly know who they're... oh yeah, these guys. And there they go. Rip. I would feel bad, but I've gotten so many people killed in this game that eventually it just stops mattering. And, you know, the fact that they don't actually exist, but, you know. You know, sometimes I just really hope that one of these guys will just get up and walk away. That'd be so... it'd be great. You get shot in the face and you're just doing this, but then you just kind of stand up and you walk away from that. And then you go and die of an infection in a week, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. Okay, let's watch some of... nah, this isn't a particularly good view. We'll watch from up here. We'll watch from the leftmost dude who has already died. Rest in peace, leftmost dude. What's this levy doing here? You aren't one of them. One of these things is not like the rest. We'll kind of fast forward, let these guys all get shooted to dead. And pretty soon that melee battle will start. No, there's some saber cavalry. Isn't that fun?
Your victory is close, sir.
Good to hear that, sir. Let's see, we're running on about 20 minutes, probably about 12 minutes of footage right now. That's not too bad. Assuming I'm actually anywhere close to right. That guy got shot like 3 times. Ouch. That a big oof. Hope those guys seem to be avoiding getting shot. How about this guy? James. Back to James's death. Okay. You know, maybe a siege battle in which casualty rates for the Tokushima side is pretty much 100% is not a good idea. Oh well. That's too bad. Wonder when I'm going to send out the Republican Guard.
Damned lily-livered cowards!
I almost said
You're never
Varangian
running,
Guard.
sir.
You know, the Byzantine guys. Was I going to say that because playing a game like Crusader Kings 2, reading up on history? No. It's a Teresis. I don't know how that band is pronounced. It's a song by a band of Finnish people who sing about cool things like Scandinavian or Russian, I don't remember. Varangian people who go around killing Turks. So I think that's who they fought. I honestly wouldn't know. My medieval history is not as good as it should be. Wow, these guys are getting shot in the back. Why did I let this happen? Me, every time I watch any replay that I ever do, is why did I let this happen? Because, you know, I'm pretty good at the, there we are, there's our guards. I'm pretty good at the campaign management part of this game. But especially in a day, I'm pretty sure I did this on like a weekend or something, when I was playing the game for like 6 hours, because I was trying to get to the end of the campaign before Christmas. And by now I was just not too good about the whole humanitarian keeping people alive thing. Considering I just kind of left these guys facing that way. I don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, they're all chasing these 23 guys. Seems like a good use of military resources. But here we are with the real battle. Because now the fun's about to begin. Let's follow this guy. This guy's got a pretty good mustache. This will be, oh, holy rip, my dude. Dang it, I lost. There he is. There's our boy. Oh yeah, Musashi, right. I thought he already died, but nope, he killed somebody. That's good. This guy should theoretically have a larger lifespan than most of the people who follow because he's a guard. But I wouldn't put any money on that, to be honest. I didn't exactly give them a nice job here. Is he gonna live? Looks like he might. I'm not even sure if I'm following the same guy anymore. I am, because I can see the mustache. Mustache is the source of his power. He wasn't even trained. He just walked in, and the recruiters saw his mustache, and they were like, "Oh, you have most honorable mustache. You are to serve in the Satsuma Guard." I'm so sorry for that accent. I think I'm high or something. Alright, well at least I've got some energy. And there goes Musashi. Guess the mustache doesn't protect you from 6 inches of steel. How about, let's try and find another man with the source of power that is a mustache. We got this guy right here. I'm not actually, oh wait, I just remembered, you guys can't actually see my mouse. Well, I mean, I guess you can see the tooltip. The top left corner of the tooltip is the guy that I'm following. Wow, I completely overlooked that. Anyway. I mean, I guess you could be watching your own guy, and there's that guy who did. How about this guy? This guy seems to be a 1v1ing, or 1v like 20ing a lot of people. He's killed like 2 people. He's doing alright. Alright, who's another guy? What's another name? How about, Hojo? Yeah, that's not even a name. That's just one of the clans in Vanilla Shogun 2. Also one of the ones that's not located anywhere near any of the land that I had at this part in the game, and he's dead. Funny thing about war, it gets people killed a lot. How about this one? I mean, I should just call him guard number, 30 at this point, but, hey, he killed a horseman, that's pretty good. Though I do see that the problem with what I'm doing is that the guys who often get off to the side don't do very well because they end up getting outnumbered. Whereas the guys in here are probably doing much better. Let's go watch the other flank real quick. Actually, let's speed this up because once again, I don't want to let this go on for way too long. We'll let ourselves wear them down a little bit. There we go, that should be enough. Let's watch this guy. Because, I mean, he just, like, slashed across that horse right there and killed him. That's pretty good. That is a very good. Now he's advancing into enemy lines, and he's probably going to die a real good. I don't think you can die a real good, but, if there is a way to do it, he's going to figure it out. Maybe not. I'm not actually even sure what killed that guy. I mean, at least I can tell most of my guys are doing pretty well, because if they have blood on their uniform, that means they've killed somebody. So, I mean, I would assume that means that we're doing a bit better. This guy's doing alright. How about this boy? Call this guy, Yoshi. I know that's sort of a name. It's, also a green dinosaur, but we can ignore that. Man, I feel so bad. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a pretty good one. It was pretty inventive move. I don't actually know what you're doing, but the enemy is that way, sir. They're over there. You should probably consider heading over that way. Oh, well, okay, killed somebody. Okay, it looks like he's having a bit of a malfunction. Let's get, like, right into the thick and thin of the... Oh, that guy died. Rather than watching individuals, we'll just kind of let it simmer at a slightly faster speed, because once again, I don't want to overdo the length of this video way too much. Because really, this is just a lot of carnage. If you were watching this, you might as well just be here to see carnage. Whoa! What was that? Alright. Nice. Anyway, not going to be doing a whole lot more naming, because everybody I name dies. Maybe when there's like one enemy left, I'll name one last guy. He'll probably die immediately to that last guy, but, sometimes that's just how it be. Let's see what happens to the... You see, that's what I mean. I didn't even give that guy a name. I was just like, let's see what happens to the flag bearer. Oh wait, he's dead. Let's see. Let's go over here. Lots of cavalry fighting here. That's probably not a fun way to die. Your horse gets stabbed and then it, sort of kind of crushes you. It's probably not the best way to go out. Here, it looks like it's kind of the last of their infantry, and that is a very dead boy right there. That's another... Alright, well, sorry about that. I considered going through the rest of the battle, but there was like a minute left, so there wasn't really a point. So I figured I'd just show off the stats. We lost about a third, they lost like... more than a third. I don't know, I can't do math. And even though we saw a lot of very unfortunate Republican guards watching, seems like most of them did pretty well. Then of course most of the infantry did alright. Obviously the guns killed a ton of people. And let's see, what was the best of the enemy units? They had one line infantry that lost literally everybody. And then this one, which lost also literally everybody. Oh god. Man, I've been sneezing a lot in these past videos. Anyway, that's about it. And I'll go ahead and play the campaign victory cutscene for you. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. We have paid that price, and now we reap the rewards. We stand proud, the rulers of all Japan. All hail our mighty leader!